This is my bicycle, and I usually ride it between 1,500 and 2,000 miles per season. I really love doing it. It's a real joy. It's a kind of Zen or Buddhist moment, very focused for me, to be able to be out there on the road alone, be able to have some space to really contemplate what's going on in my life and in the world around me. But there are so many other side benefits to riding a bicycle. One of them is the amount of environmental degradation involved is very little compared to getting in my car or my truck in driving somewhere. So commuting to work for me, this is a natural. It's keeping me healthy, it's keeping me fit, it's helping me to keep some of my weight off, and this is a good thing. But there's a side benefit. It's empowerment and personal responsibility. I'm able to make a difference in regards to climate change, which is very real. There is no scientific debate about climate change. The reality is it's happening, and there are components of it that are certainly man-made, and we can reverse some of them, but we have to be having the conversation. Are Democrats and Republicans having the conversation, or are they just arguing about the science and having political theater? Greens believe in climate change, but I'm going to ask you something, and I'm going to relate a story that a friend of mine, Peter, always relates to me. He has a brother who listens to Rush Limbaugh and is very much a conservative and a Republican, who says there is no such thing as climate change. And my friend Pete says, well, you know what I get to do by believing in climate change is there is a potential for me being wrong. Maybe I'm not a scientist, I don't know. Maybe there isn't any climate change. Maybe this is all just hype and marketing. But at the end of the day, what I got to do was not spend any money on gasoline. I got to ride a vehicle to work or to my friend's house that costs a fraction of the amount it would be to run a car and to insure one every year. I also got to know that I'm not polluting the environment. I'm making myself healthier. If I take public transportation or if I walk to work, I might meet a new person or have a conversation I was never going to have otherwise. And in the end, the worst case scenario is that I'm wrong. And there isn't any climate change, and I haven't done anything to make things better, but I had an adventure. I didn't sit stuck in traffic for 2 hours, riding in and out of some big urban scenario. I actually had a great time going back and forth to work. And I'll tell you, taking that kind of personal responsibility, for whatever reason you may do so, eventually leads to that you can take your bike ride on the weekend 60, 80, 100 miles. That really is an adventure. Nothing but good benefit from thinking about these things on a regular basis. Are you hearing that conversation on the floor of Congress, in our House of Representatives? Are you hearing that from your candidate who is Democrat or Republican? Are we having a conversation about climate change and fossil fuel use? Greens want to end fossil fuel subsidies. Greens want to help reverse climate change, and we want to do it by committing ourselves by 2030 to clean, renewable, sustainable energy. Talking primarily about wind and solar. We're talking primarily about wind and solar power, but there are many other new technologies, and we should be following them all. We shouldn't be subsidizing big oil or big coal. We should be subsidizing the advent of technologies we know are not bad for us in the environment, right? Hi, I'm Matt Funiciello, and I'm running for Congress in upstate New York in District 21, and we need your help. If you like what I had to say in the preceding video and want more information about the campaign, please follow the link through to our website where you can volunteer, donate, or sign up to do something very special for the campaign. But at the very least, please share the video and let people know about the Funiciello for Congress campaign. Green Party, be brave, vote green.